Guys, on this installment of PJ Cooks Sexy Food, I'm going to show you how to get the most bang for your buck by buying whole head-on shrimp. I'm going to show you how to clean them, how to peel them, how to devein them, how to marinate them, and best of all, how to make stock from the shells that are left over. So let's get started. Hi guys, so on today's installment of PJ Cooks Sexy Food, I'm going to show you the advantages of buying whole shrimp with head on and how to clean them. First thing we're going to do is we're going to rip the heads off and we're going to throw them right into a stock pot. Then taking a little pair of scissors, we're going to cut the shrimp right up the back from tip to tail, all the way down. Now we have an incision right in place. We can go ahead and remove the shell. Once the shell is removed, just like this, you can look and see if there's a vein. If there's a dark vein right here, you want to remove it. This shrimp is nice and clean. You can put it on the side. You're going to go on to the next one. Peel off the head, throw it in the stock pot. Slice the shrimp right down the tail, from tip to tail. I'm going to go ahead and do a bunch of these, and then once I'm done, I will show you what I'm going to do with all those shells. Shrimp shells, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of oil to that, and then I'm going to put this pot on a medium heat. I'm going to roast the shells, and you'll see what that looks like in just a moment. It's been a couple of minutes, and you can see how our shells have started to brown. Now what I want to do is I want to add some things to this pot. So earlier I peeled a carrot that I was going to use for tonight's dinner, so I'm going to throw that in there. I got the tops of celery I'm going to throw in there. I get the ends of my onion and the onion peel. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm going to toss in a couple of bay leaves, a couple of peppercorns, about a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add a quart of water, and maybe even a little more because I want to make sure that those shells are fully covered. So I'll make it a quart and a half. So we're going to put this back on the heat for about 30 minutes. And when it's completed, we're going to have an amazing shrimp stock. As you can see here, our shrimp have all been cleaned. You can see how nice they look. They're perfect. Now what I want to do is I like my shrimp to be really crunchy when I cook them. So here's a little trick. Take a heaping tablespoon of baking soda. Put it over your shrimp. Give them a toss in the baking soda. This way every shrimp is coated. Excellent. Now we're going to cover it in cold water. And we're going to let these sit for about 30 minutes. We're going to drain them and rinse them, and then you're going to have the crunchiest shrimp you've ever had. So our shrimp stock has been simmering for about 30 minutes. You could see how rich that looks. Now what we're going to do is we're going to strain everything out. Strainer over a bowl. We're just going to pour our shrimp stock right into it. Okay, and then what we want to do is we want to press all the shrimpy goodness out of those shells. The vegetables, the shells, they've given up everything they can, but we want to get every last drop out. I don't want to leave any liquid behind. Now what you have left is a beautiful shrimp stock that you could use for a base in soups. You can use it for anything with seafood. You could use it for the stock in a paella. It freezes beautifully. Pop it into an ice cube tray. You can take your cube out. To show you those shrimp, you could see how they've become somewhat a little translucent after they've been soaking for 30 minutes in that brine with the baking soda. Now these shrimp are drained and they're ready to use. Okay, so as you can see, we have that quart of beautiful shrimp stock that we created. We have that pound of brined and ready to use shrimp. I hope you try this recipe at home. I hope you use this technique. And thank you for tuning in to PJ Cooks Sexy Food. See you later.